So here's how this is going to work. We have a wheel right here. So the wheel is going to have a lot of different programs that are in jeopardy of being cut by the Department of Government Efficiency, Doge. Kevin's going to spin the wheel, and then I'm going to tell you what I think of the program, whether we should cut it or not, and we're going to tally the total amount of money saved. Let's just get right into it. After I just rambled for 30 seconds, let's get right into it.
Hi, Roozy. Yes, I'm here to debate any of the merits of these programs because I think they're all keepers. I don't know why anybody would get rid of any of these things.
No, Kevin, we're not debating. Nobody said anything about debating. Just spin the wheel, man. Here we go. Spin the wheel.
All right, let's see that wheel spin. Cutting Sesame Street. Whoever hates Sesame Street is a monster.
Okay, this is a good one. Iraqi Sesame Street. $20 million for Iraqi Sesame Street. Think about how offensive this is to Iraqi people. Hey, due to the fact that your country sucks, we assume you also don't know how to raise your kids. So here's a cartoon. Just sit them in front of this. We'll do it for you. So the only problem with this is Iraq is still a Muslim country. So we got to change Sesame Street up a little bit. You know, Bert and Ernie, they can't live together anymore. They're going to have to hide their love affair. They're going to have to lie to their wives. Oh, hey, honeys, I'm going to the bazaar to buy more goats and stuff. I'll be back later, okay? And all his wives are like, okay, I'll see you later. I think German. I don't know. My accents come out weird. And then he goes to make out with Ernie or whatever the hell Bert does. It's kind of beautiful when you think about it. You know, it's like the Montagues and the silhouettes in that book by that shit. What were we talking about? Oh yeah, Iraqi Sesame Street. Let them raise their own kids. $20 million. Cut it. Kevin, spin that wheel.
Spinning. Oh, wow. Yeah. No, this is a good one because look, I never thought that Coke needed studying either. But I mean, when you do a taste test, that bottled Coke, they call it Mexican Coke. That's the most amazing one. It really is. It's like the best one out there. And one time I saw some neighbor, he was just storing out his Bud Light. And I was like, hey, man, can I trade you this canned Coke for it? And he was like, yeah, take it. I don't want this Bud Light. Winning.
Oh, bless your heart, Kevin. Bless your heart. Yeah, it's good. They're giving Coca-Cola to bees. That's what it is. So, okay, this one, I don't like that, but I do understand where they're coming from. We're short on honeybees. We need them for all of our food, apparently. They help plants have sex. They're like fluffers. So I guess I understand where they're coming from. We need to get more output out of each bee. But you got to think long term. This is not going to work out in the long term because bees are going to get hooked on it. And instead of becoming really hard workers, they're just going to become really annoying at parties. They're going to tell you about their business ideas, their business ideas. Stop it. Stop it. You're just at a cookout with your family. You're trying to enjoy your day, and then some coked out bees fly up to you. And they just start buzzing about this business idea they have for a food truck that sells phone cases or something. This one we can keep. $240,000. I'm assuming they're spending all of it on cocaine. And they're not doing the scientists, by the way, there's no way they're doing any of the cocaine themselves. Like, no, there's no way. They wouldn't. It's research. He's like, the scientist comes up to you. Hey, yeah, we got a new study. We just want to see if cocaine makes the bees work harder. So we got a bunch of cocaine, and we're going to use it for the bees. Okay, is that cool? Are you guys cool with that? Can I just borrow like $240,000? I want to see if cocaine makes bees. Please, I need it.
Shrimps. No, dude, we need to study shrimps. Like, did you know that shrimps have heads? I had no idea. So I just thought they were like bravely flapping around the ocean with their tails and everything. I don't know, bumping into things. But I was in the Asian market the other day and I saw these, they said they were shrimps, but like they had these buggy eyes. Like, we need to study this. They must be like insects of the sea or something. I had no idea. I had just no idea.
Okay, hold on. Wait, before we start, Kevin. The food you eat does not look like that in the wild. You understand? There's not flocks of chicken breasts running through fields alongside herds of pork chops. $1.3 million to see if illness affects shrimp's mobility. You're getting these poor shrimp ill to see if they can't run as fast? Actually, I read about this one. They put them on little treadmills in the water, and then they get them sick and see if it affects their mile time. Getting shrimp sick and seeing if it affects their mobility, that's a sick thing to do to a poor animal. These are the same people that used magnifying glasses to burn ants when they were growing up, like Sid from Toy Story. This is terrible. Cut it. Next program. Kevin, spin the wheel. Don't talk that much this time.
Study of chimps storing feces is 100% a keep. Kind of reminds me of my little brother. When he was small, like he used to draw on walls, but we didn't have money for markers, and it's really unfortunate. We never did get the deposit back on that rental, though. Come to think of it.
Oh, no. Your little brother's gross. $592,527. That's pretty specific. NIH study for why chimps throw feces. I'm no biologist, but I can tell you, I'm pretty sure I know why chimps throw their feces. I'm pretty sure it's because they're upset in some kind of way. I don't think chimps, when they're in a good mood, throw feces at each other. Hey, Jerry, good to see you. Splat. No, they don't like it. Hey, stop. Hey, stop. You stop it right now. I can't believe I just pretended to throw feces in front of millions of people on the internet. Millions are going to watch this one. You watch. I'd say probably cut that one. You can watch Animal Planet. They tell you why chimps throw feces. We've known that. They're mad. They're upset. Right, Norm? Huh? What?
Oh, OHSU? No. Any money coming into Oregon is never up for debate. Moving on.
$5 million OHSU study to see if wine slurs finch songs? So giving a finch a wine, does it slur their songs? Well, why is that $5 million? You could do that for $10. Get a bottle of wine and get a finch and give it wine and then see if it slurs his song. Hey, man, tweet. Oh, $5 million? What are you giving him, Chateau Blanc or something? Stupid program. $5 million for that. Cut it. This episode of the Newsy with Roozy show is not brought to you by Disney Plus. Are you sick and tired of good casting in movies? Have you longed for a dark-skinned Snow White? Gone are the days of terrible movies such as Finding Nemo, Toy Story, and The Incredibles. Disney Plus has everything you don't want, but pretend you do so you can act like you're a good person. Disney Plus. When you're here, you're bored. Spin that wheel. Everybody, spin.
Cutting coffee cups? But did the soldiers get to keep the coffee cups? Like one time I was going to Starbucks because they had those year-end sale, with those cups, and they didn't have it. So I went to 20 stores to find one. Probably spent $300, but it was so worth it. Those cups are totally worth it.
$32,000 for coffee cups for the Air Force. Is the Air Force in cahoots with my wife? That's how much she spends on coffee cups. She buys all these coffee mugs. She uses one, and an entire cupboard is filled with fancy mugs that you can't even put in the microwave. They have this metallic coating. You burn your hand if you grab one out of the microwave, and the liquid inside is still lukewarm. Why are women so obsessed with coffee mugs? Just get one. I have one cup. It's a cup. I use it for water. I use it for coffee. I use it for tea. Bring your own coffee cup. Why are we buying coffee? Just bring your mug. You have a thermos at home. Everybody has a thermos. From now on, if you're an airplane pilot, Air Force pilot, bring your own cup to work. BYO cups to work. Cut it. Cut it. Cut it.
Trans operas? Of course that's a keep. Like one time I went to the opera and I thought it was a man, but it was a woman. It was such a twist.
Okay, $47,000 for a trans opera in Colombia. Okay, out of my generosity, out of the kindness of my heart, I'm going to let you keep that one. Keep your trans opera in Colombia. Whatever the hell a trans opera is. We need trans operas. We can't have regular. Well, trans people are regular people too. Cut that out. Keep it. Yay, trans operas in Colombia. Congratulations. Spin the wheel. Spin it.
Okay, spin the wheel. Selfies make you happy? No, I never thought about it. Let me give it a shot. It does.
$500,000 to study whether selfies make you happy. I don't think selfies make you happy. I really don't. Didn't we conduct this experiment already? It's called the last 15 years. We already decided selfies make you sad. If you look at it, like somebody posts a selfie and they look really good and smiling, look through their phone. There's at least 38 different pictures that they took before they reached that one. If you're actually happy, it shouldn't take 38 tries. Cut it. Why would a selfie make you happy? What kind of self-absorbed person sees pictures of themselves and they're like, oh yeah, that makes me happy. That's what I like. What do you think, Norm? Do you take selfies? What? No. Cut it. Next.
DEI studies? No, I can't believe that one's not up for debate. Nope. No. 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 No.
$1.5 million for DEI in Serbia's workplace. What? Okay, cut it. There's two reasons why I think this is a bad idea. One, Serbia is actually one of the least diverse countries in the world. Most of them are Serbs. And then there's like Hungarians and stuff, which are basically Serbs too. They're all really similar. That's the number one reason. The number two reason for why we shouldn't do that is, oh yeah, who cares? It doesn't make sense. It's none of our business. That's like my wife coming up to me and say, honey, can we start donating $10 a month to a family in need in North Dakota? Okay, yeah, what do they need? Well, they have a dog, but they don't have a cat. So we'd like to convince them that they should also have a cat. Got it.
$149K for soap dispensers? Dude, it's so worth it. Like, okay, shampoos and salons are really expensive. I don't think you know how expensive they are. And so, like, every month we take this guy out. He's from the LGBTQIA plus community, and he gives us a total discount on shampoos and conditioners, all right? Plus, he has so much juicy gossip. Like, it's kind of like being in a barbershop, but without the appropriation, of course.
Oh, yeah? Shampoo, huh? You got a good deal on shampoo, did you? Where are you using this shampoo? $149,072 overpayment for soap dispensers. Okay, the Air Force was overcharged by 8,000% by Boeing, of all companies. So it was, I heard it was 8,000%. I didn't realize it was only for 150 grand. What is it? $150,000 for soap dispensers. What do you think, Norm? Should we cut that or should we keep it? You're so helpful, Norm. That's a lot of money we just saved the United States government. You're welcome, taxpayers. But what do you guys think? Which one should we keep? Which one should we get rid of? Do you guys like this game? We can play this more. We can play this with other stuff. We can play a wheel of other things too. I can't think of one. Thank you for watching. I love you, and I'll catch you next time. Okay, so the game's simple. We're gonna spin the wheel, and I'm gonna decide whether we should keep or cut that government program. And I just bit my lip again.